Well, welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. A little chilly this morning. Firewood is going out the door, what little bit we have left. And yeah, I know we got a ton of wood sitting around, y'all, but most of it's for next winter, even though it's seasoned logs. But we trying our best to keep our repeat customers fully stocked. So that's what Lisa and I are doing today. Splitting a little bit of wood, getting it into the dump trailer, getting ready for a delivery tomorrow. Guys, thanks for stopping in at the Piney Woods. Hit that like and subscribe if you hadn't. And if you have, as always, y'all, we appreciate you. Now y'all, I ain't got to buck much, thank goodness, because right back over yonder is almost a full cord. We got 1/2 a face that we took off the other day, mixing it with some of the premium stuff for a delivery. And so it's pretty heavy on the ash, the poplar, the hard maple. There's some hickory in there, but I wanted to go ahead and just split hickory and some red oak to go with that to finish that 1/2 a face off. And that cord's what's going to get loaded up here pretty shortly. Now, if y'all are new to our channel, the Piney Woods Homestead, we don't just do firewood, y'all. We live the homesteading lifestyle, when we have for many, many years. We grow the majority of all of our own food, all of our vegetables, all of our meat. If we don't raise the meat ourselves, we take it out of the woods. That's the kind of thing we do. We do firewood as part of our business. We do sawmilling, have an excavator, do small lot clearing projects, things like that. That's how we acquire the wood that Lisa splits 100% of. I help her stack it. She helps me load it. But that's kind of our model around here, y'all. And we scratch out a living doing that. Lord is good and provides just what we need to get through all the time, y'all. But I mentioned poplar. A lot of people think poplar's no good for firewood. It depends. It depends on how long you have waited to split it until it's been down, or how long's it been down. Have you decked it? Have you kept it from rotting? Because it will rot. What we try to do is let it season for a bit on top of these elevated platforms, split it. And sometimes, y'all, we acquire wood that's not as good. And we've got over here our campwood deck. We keep one cord bunk that we keep with campwood, and it's mostly poplar and pine. Pine we don't deliver to folks to burn in their houses. Not that you can't, believe it or not. There's been university studies done on that, so I'm not going to harp on that. But most people don't want it for their house. We burn some in the house, especially that fat wood, fat lightered, to get the fire going. But this poplar that's gone a little bit too long on the ground, it gets a little spongy. It still burns great, makes for a great backwoods, backyard campfire when people are wanting to roast marshmallows and stuff like that. So we sell that at a discounted rate and deliver it to folks, and they love it in their little fire pits. Now we're going to split, and I'll stack straight into the bucket because I know it's going to take me just over 2 stacked buckets on this Kubota L2501 to equal a 1/2 of a face cord. And I could have spun the splitter around and made this a little easier, but I may have bucked just a little bit too much wood, and so I wanted to just be able to put it onto another bunk. I got to get the splitter out of here anyways, because we pull the tractor in here to load up from the bunks so that we know exactly what we're loading. One day when we get older, we may do things a little different, but as long as we have the strength and the energy, we'll continue to stack unrecovered bunks into a full cord so we know exactly what measurement we're pulling out to give to a customer. For now though, that's how we'll do it. In the future, got some ideas. It's Matthew here at the Piney Woods Homestead, guys. If you have tried our Piney Woodsman Beard Balm, you're going to be thrilled over this. We've come up with a new flavor, as we call them around here, guys. Deer stand, that's what it's called. It's going to remind you of deer hunting in the fall. The smell of fresh leaves falling, the smell of fresh dirt being turned over, the smell of that crisp morning air as you're climbing up into the deer stand, freezing your tail off. Guys, you're going to love Deer Stand from Piney Woodsman. Two and a half buckets from the Kubota L2501 makes a half of a face cord. For us, we've done it long enough to now to know. But I'll show you what it, minus what's in the bucket right now, that's going on the trailer too, but I'll show you what that looks like in the trailer. Plus that's part of it, just loosely thrown. Other two stacked. So that's what it looks like in the back of the trailer. And y'all, we will round this thing up with a cord here in just a few minutes. That's the next thing that we'll be doing. Getting that stacked, ready for tomorrow's delivery. And then we're gonna take it easy, I believe, probably for the rest of the day. I was telling them we're probably gonna take it easy the rest of the day. Is that something we're probably gonna do, or it don't really work out that way, does it?
No.
Too much to do. Y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for us here at the Piney Woods Homestead. Lisa has a little bit more to split, and then we'll get all this loaded up. Then what else is on the agenda?
I don't know.
I'm sure we'll find something, y'all.
There will be more.
We were going to kill a hog this week, but because the weather has been almost right for it, but I hadn't been almost right for it.
No.
So we're going to wait for a few more days, get a hog killed. We got several to do, one to barbecue, maybe two. Just have to wait and see how that goes. Guys, y'all have a good day, a great week, and Lord willing, and the creek don't rise too high, y'all. We'll see you on the next one.